Okay, Diego is asking for a little piece of fish. And I've got 2 fish here that I bought the other day. And yeah, we're going to see what they do with the full fish, if they will eat it. Now, I have once given Enzo a fish to eat, but it was a live fish. But let me explain. The fish was busy dying and he was floating upside down in the fish tank. And I decided the easiest way to put him out of his misery will be to give him to the tiger. Because the tiger will just be able to bite him in half, chew him and swallow him. And I thought that that was going to be the easiest way to get the fish out of its misery, basically. And I did. I took the fish out and I put him in one of these buckets with a little bit of water just so Enzo could see him. I put him right in front of Enzo. Enzo sees him and gets the fright of his life. He couldn't believe a live fish. And he didn't kill him. In fact, he was walking away from him. And I took it as a sign. I thought, you know what? I'm going to take this fish, put him back into the tank. And he recovered. And he lived about 3 years after that. Can you believe it? I've got video of it. I will just go find it and edit it in. But yeah, I think I'm going to give them this and we'll see how they respond to the fish. Let's go do it. I'm not going to defrost it. It's not really frozen. It's just a bit cold, but it is fine. And I'm sure they will enjoy it just as it is. Let's do this. Diego! Enzo! So this is Bang, and that is just a fish that you find in the local store. I don't really know much about it. I'll research a bit about it, but this is just what I saw there and I thought this is about the right size. I think it would be the right one to give to them. Alright, let's see this. Enzo, he takes it. No, doesn't really think much of it. Let's see when Diego comes by. Diego! Take it. He's going to take it, and there he took it. Enzo! 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 Let's go checking it out. What's it, Diego? Huh? You can see he doesn't want to growl because he's not that impressed with it. He realizes that he can eat it, but whenever he's excited about eating something, he will growl like you won't believe. You won't be this close if he's gonna like it. Bucky over here. Spider cat. Diego's got it. He might eat it, I think so. Usually I take a little fish like this and spend half an hour on it, getting all the little sharp bones and things off and out. But in this case I just thought, you know, let's just do it maybe they prefer it like that. Let's see if I give this to Enzo. Enzo, key. No, Enzo does not like it at all. Well, Diego is just, I don't know if he realizes that it's food. I think he realized it now. Tigers are very particular. They just don't eat just about anything. If you think you're going to just give them something and they're going to be happy, you're in for a big surprise. They have to like it. And I think he likes playing with it, definitely. Look at him. Cats like it. They just don't have the ability to just eat it so quick. Well, Diego seems to like it. He's definitely not going to eat another one. But at least he's tasting it and thinking about it. Nope. Not going to work. I think I'm going to leave this one right here for the cats. A little bit further from the tiger enclosure. Just going to leave it right there. They can keep themselves busy with it. But it's not like the snook that they had last week. They really enjoyed that. But I think the smaller cats are going to enjoy this more. Because now I've got two tigers walking around with a fish lying inside the enclosure. Let's see when Enzo comes by. If he's got any interest in it, he will. No, he does not want it. I think if there was a complaint department, they would have left a complaint today. But Sissy seems like she would love to go and get it. Diego! Well guys, there you go. Do tigers like any kind of fish? No, they don't. They're very particular. And you cannot convince them of something that they don't like. There's no way of telling them if they eat this their hair will curl and then they do it. It just does not work like that for tigers. They make the decision all by themselves. And if they are not happy with it, they just leave it. And we've got to watch out for that tail. Yeah, they're not going to take it. I'm going to have to go and fetch it and get rid of it, give it to the cats. Okay, so the tigers does not want to eat the fish, but I did bring them their chicken. Let's see if they prefer the chicken. Ready, Enzo? Gonna jump. Let's see that. Let's see that. I think he prefers the chicken much more than the fish. Diego! See when Diego comes back. Let's see that. Just gonna do this so he thinks I'm gonna throw it, and then I do, and he won't jump for it at all. Yeah, he definitely also like that much more than the fish. Let's go see. I'm gonna give one to the cats as well. We'll see if they also prefer it to the fish. Yes, they do. So it's not just about fish, and it's not that tigers don't eat fish. I think it is what kind of fish it is. Seems like fish is very different to one another. It's not just something that you can actually say, I don't eat fish or I don't like fish. I think you're going to have to be more specific when it comes to fish, because fish is totally not the same as the next. You have to know what kind of fish it is that you are eating. And I've heard at some restaurants, if you order the catch of the day, well, they can basically just give you anything, and you will just have to eat it. So I'm sure that tigers, if they were able to go to a restaurant and order, they would not order the catch of the day. They will probably ask for the snook. That's what I've determined so far, and I think that is exactly accurate. But we'll see. There's still so many different kinds. Next week I will go and get them something else. Maybe something that is a little bit less salty, something more freshwater fish, and then we can check that out. And I am thinking that that is what they are going to prefer. Well, I'm done here. Just got to feed the dogs and I'll be done. They've got some making up to do right now. Each got about 4 left that they haven't even touched. So if they eat all of those and the fish is still lying here, well, then it's confirmed. They don't like fish, well, at least in this kind, at all. Cats are busy eating as well. Well guys, thanks for watching. I hope you got some information from that. There's a truck behind us here now, and Diego is just checking him out. If Diego starts growling at me now, then we know that he really enjoys the chicken. Diego! Yep. He is definitely enjoying the chicken. Well guys, thanks for watching, and like always, have a great day.